Thanks for listening to our daily devotional. The lesson today is You're Just Trying to Confuse Me. Just imagine you receive an invitation to a gospel meeting here at 39th Street, and you begin to look at the topics. Sunday morning, we're going to have a lesson on the fact that Jesus built one church, Matthew 16, verse 16 through 18, and it is the body of the saved, Acts 2 and verse 47. Sunday evening, we're going to have a lesson on there are many churches. Just attend the church of your choice, for it has nothing to do with salvation. Monday, we're going to have the church is entered whenever one is baptized for the remission of sins, Acts 2, verse 38 through 47. Tuesday, we're going to have the church has nothing to do with salvation, nor does baptism. Wednesday, we're going to have a lesson on baptism is for infants by sprinkling. Thursday, we're going to have that baptism is only for those who have heard the word, repented, and thus are to be baptized for remission of sins, Acts 2, verse 37 through 48. I mean, we could go on, but what would you think about that? You'd say, Jack, you got a problem there. All you're going to do is confuse people. And I'd say, you're 100% right. But you know the problem? That's basically denominational doctrine. You look and you find that this world is filled with people who profess to be followers of God, and yet they have a variety of doctrines that are confusing. Yet our reading yesterday, 1 Corinthians 14, verse 33, states explicitly, God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. That tells me that denominationalism is not from God. Well, what's the cure then? Well, Colossians 3:17, we're to do all in his name, by his authority. Matthew 28, 18 through 20, we're to preach that which he has commanded, all the way to the end of the world. If you go back and listen again to those topics, you'll find that in each of the varying contradictory doctrines, some had God's word attached to them. Those are true. Some were men's doctrine, and there is no biblical basis for them. Those are false. If we want to be doing those things that are pleasing to God, not confusing, then we'll simply speak as the oracles of God, 1 Peter 4, verse 11. I don't want to be confusing. I want to make forth the way of peace through God's word. I pray that that's the goal of each and every one of us, and it will be if we determine to follow him and not the doctrines of men. Thank you for listening, and you have a great day. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.